right. I think we're good to go here. Okay, well that was a strange little hiccup. I think it's all set now. Let me restart. Welcome to the weekend. Good evening. Welcome back to some more Bowman. This is a big throwback here. 2021 Bowman draft. So with 2025 Bowman draft coming out right around the corner, now pushed back actually to January 28th. 4 years ago. These guys are mostly starting to hit the majors, if not have already been there. Henry Davis, Marcelo Meyer, right on the front. And then we'll scroll on over to 2022 after that. Elijah Green, Jackson Holiday on the cover of those. Both of these come with 5 exclusive black and white Ray Wave parallels. That's what they did back with the light boxes. Now I think they're moving on to mega boxes, it looks like, this year. No more lights. I like the light. Anyways, random teams. Let's get it going, huh? There we go. Spots on the left in the order they were purchased. On the right, random.org. Let's paste them in. Description's all set there. Roll the dice for, let's reroll. 10. Let's make sure we got 30 people. Or 30 spots. We do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab these. Verification code PYEYIQ. Bring that to the multi-round giveaways page if you want to verify those results. Take this over to the far left. Punch these in. And there are the assignments. Get this off the screen. I'll clean up my page here just a touch. And we are ready to go. Trade window's open. Always is. Just got to see both people tell me that they're interested in making the deal, and we'll make it happen. Let's crack these open, huh? This was a limited time find I found over on Dave and Adams. They had it for like a day. I ordered this box. I went back the next day, and they were gone. The only reason I found it was because I was searching draft, which is just funny. All right. We can set this here. Have our packs there. Let's actually give us some room. We'll slide these back a bit. Get that glare off that one. Cool. All right. Get a couple displays for our huge hits that are coming up. And let's get ready to go. 16 cards per pack. Some paper, some chrome. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Colton Cowser off the bat's pretty nice, even if it's paper. Let's bring this paper to the front. All right. Chae Young Liu starts it off. Sean Burke. Urbina. Ed Howard. Dalen Lyle. Here's that Colton Cowser. JT Schwartz. Rainer Bonacci. Calvin Ziegler. Francisco Alvarez. And Ryan Holgate. And that brings us into our first batch of chromes here. Chase Petty. Luke Murphy. J.C. Correa? Oh, man, I forgot about these inserts. Henry Davis. Anthony Solometo. And a Benny Montgomery refractor. Going to Swatters. All right, let's see. We'll sleeve up that paper Cowser. Insert. Let's upload that. And then paper firsts. All right, piles are set. Pack 2. Chad Patrick. Sabato. John Rhodes, Bobby Witt, Lonnie White Jr. Let me grab some paper here. Chase McDermott, Errol Vera, Kai Bush, Nuelve Marte, Adrian Del Castillo. There's Lonnie White again. Adley Rushman. And we got a chrome Jordan Lawler. Austin Hendrick. Brock Selvage. Our first black and white Ray Wave, Heston Kierstad. And refractor, Mick Abel. Top load this one. Sleeve up that one. All right, on to pack 3. Oh, got another black and white Ray Wave there. Andrew Abbott. Acosta. Conley. Riley Green. Tommy Mace. Freddie Valdez. Jake Fox. Jordan Adams. Encarnacion Strand. Pinango. Rodriguez Cruz. And then into the Chromes, Brennan Beck. Tommy Mace. It is Marcelo Meyer and Tyler McDonough. Ray Wave number 2, Bowman first, Ty Madden. And then a refractor, Michael McGreevy. You guys probably saw it, but I threw up a new football break for playoff weekend here. 4 blasters, Panini Prism, 2025 Panini Prism. Our first look at that. So that'll be fun. I believe there's 18 spots left in that. So hopefully we should be able to get to that tomorrow. Get that filled up for Saturday break. And I think I'm going to throw up another football break after that. That hopefully we can rip on Sunday. Got another box of Rookie and Stars. 2 autos, 2 memorabilias in that. So that'll be fun. All right, here we go. Ramos. Jensen. Gonzalez, Preciado, Nelson, Rodriguez, Kevin Kopps, Adele Amador, Spencer Schwellenbach, Austin Martin, J.C. Correa, and into the Chromes. Oh, crispy. I don't think I saw it. Dylan Lyle. Asalisi. Herberto Hernandez. Speckle. Trent DeVoe. And refractor Ryan Spikes. Couple refractor first up there. Peter Hubeck, Eduardo Garcia, Donta Williams, Ruben Ibarra, Micah Ottenbreit, Gunnar Hoglund. There's Jordan Walker. We'll skip to the rest of the paper first. Mick Abel, Jackson Wolf, Eric Pena, Martinez, Zavala, Jordan Walker, Mick Abel, Carter Jensen, Pedro Pineda, Invicta. Those are those very thick stock ones. Forgot about those. And refractor Julio Carreras. Chrissy, was there some Mets news that I missed, or did you physically, literally get ill? sleeve up our chrome first here. Doug Nikhazy, Garrett Mitchell, Denzel Clark, Woman Diaz, Jackson Merrill, nice, De Castro, Zach Veen, Luis Rodriguez, Polanco, Joe Mack, Martinez, and now into the chromes, Mason Miller. Nice, we'll take that. Cale Conley, Genesis, Brady House. Leover Peguero is our Ray Wave. And Refractor, Aggie Rosario. Hey, Jason. There's the Ray Wave. And I will top load this paper Jackson Merrill. And we'll sleeve up the chrome, and we gotta top load the Mason Miller. Oh, yeah, no, I threw up the listing. I didn't physically throw. Four packs to go here. Michael McGreevy, Julio Carreras, Isaac Pacheco, Oselvis Besabe, Chase Petty, Poyo Chen, Chromes here, Aggie Rosario, Reginald Preciado, Michael McGreevy, Ray Wave, Jackson Merrill, nice. All right. It's going to you, Jason. Happy Friday. Refractor, Dustin Saenz. A few more paper here. Connor Norby, Acuna, VRs, Jordan Walker, Alex Vanelas. Cool. Make some room for the next big pull here that we know is coming. Let's see. Paper. Chrome, paper. 3 packs left in 2021. TJ White, Benny Montgomery, Maddox Bruns, Drew Gray, Max Meyer, Kai Bush, some teal paper there, Pedro Pineda, Ty Madden, Robert Pawson, Alberto Hernandez, Russell Smith. There's the Kai Bush. Chrome, Jeremy De La Rosa, Julio Rodriguez, Refractor Jordan Groshans, Jordan Lawler, Bowman Draft Night, and another refractor. I think this might be a sky blue refractor. It's kind of like, right? Yeah, cool. Finango for the base refractor. I don't think these ones are numbered, if I remember. A little tough to see. Kai Bush is 155 out of 199. Barrett Beatty, McCade Brown, C.J. Abrams, Dominic Hamill, Tyler Soderstrom, Reed Trimble, Adrian Del Castillo, Dustin Syons, Brennan Davis, Genesis Jackson Job, Refractor Poyo Chen, and then Papers Alec Thomas, Ricky Tideman, Buelvas, Herreras, Selvage. Alright, let's see here. Refractor inserts. First. Got that one. There we go. Wrong pile. First and some paper. Last pack here for 2021. And there is one more Ray Wave in there. Hunter Goodman, Brady House, Logan Henderson, Sam Bachman, Bryce Miller, Brooks Goswine, Kevin Alcantara, Wes Kath, Tristan Casas, Joe Rock, Marco Luciano, Brady Housecrow, Jaden Hill, Jordan McCants, Ray Wave, Shaylin Polanco, and Refractor Brady House. Cool. Going to Robert. Okay. Just a couple here to take care of, and we're on to part 2. Let's crack it. Oh, I already did crack the plastic off. Okay. Bump it up a year, 2022. Backwards on both sides. All right, Wilman Diaz, Jace Young, Samuel Zavala, Alex DeJesus, Bryson Motts, Cole Phillips, into some chrome, Dylan Lesko. Oh, they put their Ray Wave in the back this year. Samuel Zavala, Ricardo Cabrera, heir apparent to Mar Johnson. Refractor first, Cade Horton. Nice. Going to Ryan. Cool. Ray Wave, George Valera. And then rounding out the paper, Brooks Lee, Jackson Chorio, Hassan Hendrick, Jacob Melton, Mason Barnett. All right, looking at them back to back, I think I like the 2021 design more. Not that the 2022 design's bad by any means. The border, of course, is always going to be debatable, but I liked it there in 2021. Missing here in 2022. Noah Schultz, Raindon Khan, Brenner Cox, Jonathan Cannon, Owen Murphy. This is a refractor, Anthony Hall. And then more chrome, Michael Kennedy, Daniel Cueva. Draft is Elijah Green, Heir Apparent, Cole Young. And remainder of the paper, Triantos, Belcazar, Prito, James Wood, Hanson, Jackson Jobe. Padres haven't been doing shabby. Nope, you're right. Okay. Joe Lamp, Zach Veen, Averson Artiega, Drew Baker, John Kenzie Noel, Chase Meadroth, Anthony Volpe, Eric Brown Jr., Kumar Rocker, Luis Angel Acuna, Jimmy Crooks III. There's that Noel. So we'll flip over here now. Jace Young, Reggie Crawford, Wilman Diaz, Mason Wynn, Refractor Tanner Schobel, and there's that paper John Kenzie Noel. All right, we'll set those there. Let's top load the Jace Young, I think. And we'll top load the Refractor Schobel. Oh yeah, that's cool, Crispy. I think I remember you saying that before. All right, let me see. Flip this. All right, Carson Williams, Ignacio Alvarez, Dustin Harris, Daniel Cueva, Justin Campbell, Blaze Jordan. Here's Eric Brown Jr. for some chrome. Colson Montgomery, Henry Mendez, Blackjack, Walter Ford, Cole Young, Refractor Christian Vaquero. Ray Wave is Robbie Snelling. And then Paper Jackson Holiday, Ezekiel Tovar, Jake Bennett, Rafaela, and Michael Knorr. Okay, I'll top load this one. Sleeve up our refractor. Insert. And first. Flip this way. Jackson Cox. Khalil Watson. Dylan Ray. Joshua Baez. There's Jacob Mizorowski. Tristan Vierling. Trey Sweeney. Dominic Keegan. Bryce Hubert. Now that sky blue's a little bit easier to notice. Thomas Harrington on that one. Jose Salas Refractor. Ray Wave is Yordani De Los Santos. And then paper Benny Montgomery, Alan Cerda, Jordan Lawler, Christopher Pasiola, and Eric Hernandez. I'm just remembering the Jackson Holiday. I wanted to sleeve that one up. Snag that. All right. Got a Ray Wave. I think this is the first paper I'm top loading. I'm going to do it twice here. And then let's see. We had the refractor, the sky blue. And two more chromes. All right, that's halfway through this second one. 5 more packs to go. Trey Sweeney, Michael Kennedy, Thomas Harrington, Matt McLean, Zach Neto, Trevor Martin, Walter Ford, Parker Messick, Robert Moore, Yiddy Cape, Jordan Sprinkle, and into the Chromes, Yendry Rojas, Tanner Schobel, Cade Horton, Blackjack, Colson Montgomery, Norge Vera, and Refractor, Jake Bennett. Okay. I'm going to top load this base. And the refractor. Sleeve up this Neto, and then, pardon me for one moment, I'm going to go grab another pack of top loaders. Okay. That is a teal parallel coming up. Paper. Bergola. Brannigan. McKenzie. Sale Stewart. Pedro Pineda. Adam Mazur is out of 199 at 38. You have to go back in slow-mo and try and figure it out, Jason. Adel Amador. Christian Vaquero. Anthony Hall, Chrome first. Brandon Barriera. Refractor, Trace Gonzalez. Ray Wave here is Yasser Mercedes. And then into the remainder of the paper, Tanner Schobel, Carson Milbrandt, Michael Hernandez, Nate Furman, and Errol Vera. Top load our refractor first. And our paper parallel. 38 out of 155 on that one. And 2 chrome firsts here. Elijah Green. Nick York. Trey Lipscomb, Nazir Mule, Jacob Miller. There's some chrome. Let's skip to this paper first. Robbie Snelling, Yordani De Los Santos, Gabriel Hughes, Andrew Pintar, Manuel Rodriguez, Dominic Keegan, and then chrome, Morbell, Class A, Jordan Walker, Ellie De La Cruz. Look at that, short hair. Refractor, Adel Amador. Upload that. Stack those there. Base over there. 2 packs to go. That's what I listened to in the car too, Jason. What was it today? Power Alley, I think I was tuning into. Felix Valerio. They were explaining how the arbitration process works, and specifically we're talking about school. It was really interesting. Jed Fabian. Ben Joyce. Sean McLean. Josh Kasevich. Jason Chorio. Yasser Mercedes. Kobe Mayo. Caden Wallace, Luis Mesa, Refractor, Barriera, and let's see, Ray Wave, Caden Wallace, Paper, Chandler Simpson, Roseman Verdugo, Juan Vincho, Jordan Beck, Ryan Reckley. Oops. Yeah, they were mentioning that a little bit there. About how they would have offered something closer to like 23 million or something. But that's an aggressive number that Tarek Skubal put out at the same time. Like, that's a gigantic jump, so it is really interesting. All right, let's flip here. Ooh, Ivan Melendez. Nice refractor there. Didn't mean to skip right into the chromes, but it worked out that way. Anthony Hall, Adele Amador, Dalton Rushing, Jonathan Mejia, Cole Young, Elijah Green for the Invictus. And then let's go to this paper here. Mikey Romero, Marcelo Meyer, Dylan Beavers, Drew Thorpe, Yanquel Fernandez, Yerlin Confidon, Chrome Jake Bennett, Jose Salas, and Ivan Melendez. That is a very cool card to have for a first Bowman in terms of a photo, as opposed to laying down a bunt or something. All right, that is that. Prism football, that's what's up right now. Go for it. Grab some. We'll rip that tomorrow. And then Rookies and Stars, 2025 Rookies and Stars, 2 autos, 2 memorabilias. That's what we'll post up next, with the intention of breaking that on Sunday. So, football weekend. Let's do a little recap, shall we? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stacks here. Let's go through. Yeah, Jason Wright. Yeah, I know. It's a tricky process, man. Here's all our first Bowman paper. A lot. Sleeved up a few of them there. Then sleeved up chrome firsts. And then we've got inserts. And then from here, I'll read them out. We have the vet parallels. Adele Amador, Yasser Mercedes, Jose Salas, Yordani Dos Santos, Christian Vaquero, George Valera, Shaylin Polanco, Paul Yuchen, Yoendrick Pinago, Leover Paguero, Agui Rosario, Julio Carreras, and Mick Abel. I know. All right, here we go with a bunch of top-loaded stuff. We'll go half and half. Ivan Melendez, refractor. Brandon Barriera, refractor. Caden Wallace, Ray Wave. Elijah Green, paper. Refractor, Trace Gonzalez and Jake Bennett. Cade Horton, chrome. Sky Blue, chrome, Thomas Harrington. Jackson Holiday, paper, as well as Jacob Mezarowski. Robbie Snelling, Ray Wave. Tanner Schobel, refractor. Jace Young, chrome. Anthony Hall, refractor. Top loaded part 2. Cade Horton, refractor. Brady House, refractor. Ryan Spikes, refractor. Dustin Syons, refractor. Benny Montgomery, refractor. Mason Miller, chrome. Jackson Merrill, paper. Speckle, Trent DeVoe. Raywave, Ty Madden. Michael McGreevy is refractor. Jordan Lawler, chrome. Raywave, Hessen Kierstad. Chase Petty. Adam Mazur out of 199 at 38. Kai Bush out on the back here. 155 out of 199. Jordan Groshans on the Sky Blue Chrome, and the best of the night, I'd say, Jackson Merrill Raywave. All right. I can't remember who it was. I don't know. That's hard to, something to look up too, you know? I'll pull up a Google search on Ivan Herrera, see if maybe you're right on that, though. And that's it for this one. This one went pretty long, 35 minutes, huh? If you need me for anything, you know where to find me. I'll be here in the office for, I don't know, at least another 30 minutes or so, if not longer. So give me a shout. You know all the different ways. I'll be around. You guys take care, and hope to see you tomorrow.